the wing of the B-52 for safety, because that's where we're going to be doing our first vignettes. All right, so I need volunteers to pick up the reins. All right, let's go ahead and pick them up and move them under the wheel.
Stop. Lower.
All right, hotel flight, bring it in. Guide off there. Leave your guide off. I'll get the wheel right over here. Posted! Roar! We circle up around our fallen comrades. They are more and more. Posted!
Give yourselves room. Big circle.
All right. Good morning, Air Force and Space Force POC Selects. Today, you have an opportunity to prove to yourselves you have what it takes and deserve to enter the next phase in your officer development as a leader in the Professional Officer Corps. The challenge you face today requires your entire squadrons operating in sync and as a unit. After 19 days being assigned to an unpredictably humid, sun-beaten, war-torn, undisclosed location that smells like sulfur most of the day, where you have endured pain, blood, sweat, and tears, you find yourselves with one more objective to accomplish your mission. One more chance to demonstrate your commitment to living honorably, in body, mental, strength, and warrior ethos, to lifting others, as you carry the 3 200-pound casualties in your team and motivate each other with word, song, and action, and to elevate performance, moving safely and expeditiously to a given medevac location via a specific route. You will need to be self-sustaining, using small arms to ensure your own safety and carrying your own medicine, food, and ammo, as there will not be any supply drops or other types of aid. The challenge demands teamwork. It requires you to push the perceived limits of your mindset. When your arms are shaking and you can't possibly give any more effort, can you find the will to press on? Will you face today with the intensity, courage, both mental and physical, and the resilience demanded by those who depend on you? Think hard on this and think harder about your why you chose to come here. For some here today, you may find your why is inadequate to meet the demands ahead of you. I ask that as you hear the stories of those who paved the path you walk, some paying the ultimate price, that you refine your reason you joined and forge your reason to stay, a reason to become part of a heritage of sacrifice, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. Welcome to Judgment Day. So we have 3 stops here in the Heritage Park before we move on to the next part. Each of these are going to have a vignette talking about the heritage of where we are, coupled with an exercise to pay homage to what it is that we are representing here. As we go forward, we have our 3 comrades here that we are taking care of. They will be in the center of everything that we do. On top of it, we have rifles back here. I want security, as these will be in the very front. God Bears will be ahead of everybody else. We will have securities around them at the front and also the rear formations, because we're going to make sure that they are safe as we're getting into the medical evacuation. And I cannot promise I'm not going to get emotional on some of these things. So, all right. So the first one, the B-52 Stratoforce Heritage. Welcome to the Boeing B-52 Stratoforce. The focus of the B-52 is elevate performance. Since 1955, the B-52 has been the backbone of the strategic bomber force for the United States for 69 years. It started in 1959, served NASA for 40 years. The B-52 is an American long-range, subsonic, jet-powered strategic bomber. It can carry up to 7,000 pounds of weapons and has a typical combat range around 8,800 miles without aerial fueling. Even though it was intentionally built to carry nuclear weapons to act as a deterrent during the Cold War, it continues to serve today. It was involved in the following conflicts: Operation Desert Storm, Operation Allied Force, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom, and Operation Inherent Resolve. Its superior performance at high subsonic speeds and relatively low operating costs have kept the B-52s in service despite the development of more advanced strategic bombers. The United States Air Force currently expects to operate the B-52 through 2050. As future Air Force and Space Force officers, at some point you may join the rich heritage of those who supported this legacy aircraft through the generations to continue flying and enable its global missions through our space capabilities. In honor of the B-52's continued elevated performance since 1955, we will do a plank for 69 seconds plus one more in honor of its projected service into the future, making 70 seconds total. If any cadets are not able to do these exercises, such as if you are in a profile, then the rest of the flight will divide the remaining time, ensuring the required time is performed as a team. So we are going to go down this plank. Who wants to lead this one? All right, going up. We'll go ahead and start the timer. We will do planks for 70 seconds. You can do it with or without your camel packs. Now, something I have seen in past matches to help pass the time is seeing the Air Force song.
All right. First exercise of the day will be the plank. This is a timed exercise that we perform for 70 seconds. Position of the exercise, move! Ready? Begin!
Off we go!
Into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here he comes, room to meet our thunder. At him now, give him the gun, give him the gun! Hey! Down we dive, spouting our flames from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, we'll go down in flame. Hey! Nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. Brilliant minds, passionate great of thunder, sent to high into the blue. Valiant hands, crossing the world asunder. How they live, how they knew, how they knew. Hey! Bound the souls, dreaming the skies to conquer. Gave us wings, ever to soar. With scouts before and bombers galore. Hey! Nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. To those who love the fastness of the sky. To a friend who sent a message of the brave who serve on high.
Finish it!
A toast to those who take their own. Down we roll. This is for the rainbow's particle. A toast to the host of those we boast, the U.S. Air Force.
Stand by, recover.
All right. Okay. So I need 3 teams to pick up our Randys. God Bears will be in the front, followed by security. Two carry rifles. I need rifles on either side of the Randys, each one. And they will fall in behind. Here in all the boxes, our med pack, and then we will have security in the very back. Flight 24 got him. Retreat.
Yeah, do say hi. So David, get off that way.
Flight 22 got him. Retreat. All right.
I'm on the shorter road.
Right, flag. Right. I have the front right. Or you got that one? Do you want it?
Look, I'm on it. I'm on it. Okay, so our next destination is the right flag, right across the street.
One more on this one, right? On that one.
I got it. I'll get over it.
Alright, we got this. Good. Tell you have 4 and you have
All right, we keep going.
we need 2 more up front for
Okay, so I need 3 gun bears up here, 2 rifles here, 2 more rifle on either side of the wall.
Wait, we got a gentleman.
All right, good.
Yeah, so the guys go first.
All right, we got our guided bears, we got our 2 security.
Start moving.
2 security on either side of this ready.
I need 2 guns.
Let's start moving.
Guided bears, the 3 of you will be relatively close together, and you're going to lead us over to the right flag. Follow him.
Get to the right flyer down this road.
All right, hotel squadron. What helps time pass by on a long walk?
Walk towards traffic. Walk towards traffic.
Please lead us into Jody.
Left, lefty, right, left, lefty, right, low, right, keep it in step, right, left, right, low, right, keep it in step, right. One by one, we were having some fun on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. One by one, we were having some fun on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 2 by 2, the commies came through on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 2 by 2, the commies came through on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 3 by 3, we shot at their knees on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 3 by 3, we shot at their knees on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 4 by 4, we shot him some more on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 4 by 4, we shot him some more on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 5 by 5, we kept them alive on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 5 by 5, we kept them alive on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 6 by 6, we beat them with sticks on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 6 by 6, we beat them with sticks on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 7 by 7, we sent them to hell on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey. 7 by 7, we sent them to hell on the mountain all day and all through the night. Hey, hey.
right, we're circling up around our comrades. All right. Welcome to the Red Flyer. The focus of the Red Flyer is to lift others. On December 17th, 1903, Wilbur and Orville Wright made aviation history when they first flew the Wright Flyer aircraft over the sands of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, for 12 seconds, traveling 120 feet. That single brief moment when man initially slipped the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter's silver wings, forever changed the world as they unlocked the mystery of air power and proved human flight was possible. This monumental achievement set in motion a series of events which led to further innovation in the aviation industry and one of the greatest inventions in history. About 60 years after Orville flew the flyer on Kitty Hawk, Neil Armstrong planted his footprint on the surface of the moon. And nearly 60 years after that is where we stand today. As future Air Force and Space Force officers, the world will also ask of your ingenuity, perseverance, and courage to continue pushing the limits of what is known. How will you help shape where the next 60 years will take us? In honor of the Wright brothers' initial flight of 12 seconds, and in the spirit of lifting others, we will do 12 burpees to symbolize pushing off the ground and reaching to the skies. If any cadets are not able to do these exercises, such as if you are in a profile, then the rest of the flight, or squadron, will divide the remaining repetitions to lift their wingmen, ensuring the required numbers of repetitions are completed as a team. So I need a volunteer to lead this. Yes, sir. All right. And just because there's a little bit of confusion, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to call it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. We'll do a 4 count. And we're going to do 13 just to make sure that we've covered for anybody who's on profile. All right?
What? That's good. All right. Ready? The next exercise of the day will be the burpees. It is a 4 count exercise. The position of the exercise. Move. Ready? Ready. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3. 2. Down. 1, 2, 3. 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. 4. Down. 1, 2, 3. 5. Down. 1, 2, 3. 6. Down. 1, 2, 3. 7. Down. 1, 2, 3. 8. Down. 1, 2, 3. 9. Down. 1, 2, 3. 10. Down. 1, 2, 3. 11. Down. 1, 2, 3. 12. Down. 1, 2, 3. 13. Stand by. Recover. And power.
All right, let's get into the same formation. We're going to go across the street over to the statue.
Rotate twice counterclockwise. Just switch your hand.
All right. Leave this one.
I want to be with that. All right.
All right.
At the next one, taking it down.
All right, so we got our security. All right, let's shoot on either side of each casualty. Okay, we need 2 up front. Hey, security. Okay, we need 2 on either side. We need 2 security here up front. Shoot on either side of our fallen comrades, and then the rest of the security in the back. All right, let's go to the statue. statue. Goes around our fallen comrades. Stand up.
No, sir.
Call it out. All
All
right,
right,
go ahead.
hotel squads, we're gonna move our PT belts to our waist.
All right. Let's see if I can do this without crying. Welcome to the statue of First Lieutenant Carl W. Richter. The focus of First Lieutenant Richter is live honorably. First Lieutenant Richter was an accomplished Air Force pilot during the Vietnam War. At the age of 23, he was the youngest pilot in that conflict to shoot down a MiG air-to-air combat. First Lieutenant Richter completed undergraduate pilot training at former Craig Air Force Base, Alabama, only about 40 miles away from here. After qualifying in the F-105 Thunder Chief, you might point out which one's the Thunder Chief? That one right there. You can see his that display just over his left shoulder. He was assigned to the 421st Tactical Fighter Squadron where he flew combat missions over North Vietnam. First Lieutenant Richter quickly became an exceptional fighter pilot and took every opportunity to fly. With only 2 years of service and less time flying, he became an element leader. He also received personal congratulations from Lieutenant General William W. Mamier of the 7th Air Force and another from Premier Nguyen Cao Ki when he was awarded the Vietnamese Distinguished Service Medal. As he approached the 100th mission mark, First Lieutenant Richter asked permission to fly a second 100 missions, believing his combat experience would be used to advance the war effort. On April 20th, 1967, while leading a defense suppression fight of F-105, his flight destroyed or pinned down several enemy anti-aircraft artillery, or AAA, and surface-to-air missiles, or SAMs, enabling the strike force to eliminate an important railroad target despite intense enemy fire and weather that hindered navigation. Having already received the Silver Star, he was awarded the Air Force Cross for his skill and heroism that day. On July 28, 1967, flying with a new pilot, Richter spotted a bridge and instructed the trainee to stay above and watch as he rolled his F-105 towards the target. A hidden enemy AAA hit his blade, forcing him to eject. After being rescued by an HH-3E Jolly Green Giant, First Lieutenant Richter succumbed to his injuries while being transported to the hospital. At the time of his death, Richter had flown more missions over North Vietnam than any other airman, totaling 198 combat missions on record. As future Air Force and Space Force officers, you will be required to live honorably in your own careers and expect those to live, or those that you lead to live honorably as well. In remembrance of First Lieutenant Richter for his heroism, example of living honorably, and his 198 combat missions, we will circle up around First Lieutenant Richter and combine the total number of push-ups of each cadet to reach a total of 198. So for example, how many people do we have in here? 42. So 198 divided by 42, it's about 4, you know what? We'll make it 5. Okay, so that will account for anybody who can't do push-ups. So I need somebody to volunteer to call out the push-ups. Yes, sir.
Next exercise.
No. Up here.
The next exercise of the day will be push-ups. It's a 2-count exercise performed for 5 repetitions. First section of the exercise, go! Alright, first repetition.
But ready.
Ready.
Begin. Down.
1,
Down.
2,
Down.
3,
Down.
4,
Down.
5.
Recover.
Power.
All right. Let's get our guide out bearers. We're going to form up right up here. Get your stuff. Guide out bearers. Let's walk forward a little bit. Let's get our security up in front. Let's grab our Randys. And then let's move forward.
Just stay where you were. Yeah, we can high carry if it's far.
All right, this is the time where you are watching each other as people start to shake, have a hard time carrying. Tap them out and help them carry our wounded. All right, let's go.
Turn left.
Move. Go first. Move.
Go first.
Someone's gloves. Yeah, security on the left side.
Yeah, they were here already.
We need a gun.
Okay, where are my agilities at?
I heard.
Let's lefty right left.
Lefty, right, left.
They say in the Air Force the chicken is mighty fine.
They say in the Air Force the chicken is mighty fine.
It jumped right on the table and started marking time.
It jumped right on the table and started marking time.
Hold on, I'm motivated.
Hold on, I'm motivated.
Hold on, I'm dedicated.
Hold on, I'm dedicated.
Hold on, I wanna go.
Hold on, I wanna go.
But they won't let me go.
But they won't let me go.
Hey!
Hey!
They say in the Air Force that wings are mighty fine.
Say in the Air Force the wings are mighty fine.
All right, step up here.
Like muddy water, it tastes like turpentine.
It looks like muddy water.
All right, stop.
It tastes like turpentine.
All right, let's stop.
First stop. Stop.
Okay, let's lower.
For lower.
You read the vignette for OODA loop. All right. The OODA loop was created by Colonel John Boyd after observing air combat during the Korean War. It was a revolutionary decision cycle process designed to provide airmen a disciplined way to think about events that they were facing during the air-to-air combat. A key factor in the successful OODA loop is the element of time. We're having a quicker and more agile decision-making process than the opponent. The concept of the OODA loop still influence all branches of military service and can be applied during all facets of combat and peaceful operations. It is also a reminder that innovative thinking does not always require the best technology or resources, but rather a smarter way of doing things that can provide us with the advantage against our adversaries. Now let us transport our casualties and equipment in the OODA loop around Air University Library in honor of the OODA loop and legacy of tactical agility that it gives us.
You gonna high carry, Tyler? That's high carry this one.
Okay, we got a bunch of people back there. Does anybody want to swap out? All right, so we need to get going.